Today is a day where a lot of things were happening. I am through less humanity like I and we came on speaking. From a simple stress, there I got a very weight of damages and destructions, and it's not the first time. Using my family for the making this class of destruction that doesn't involve only my person. For the reason of this, and this special way, which I don't have the right as the answer, I am awaiting for so long this to be, which from the same government of Israel, from the same government of the United States of America, and the same liaison office in Okan, telling to these people around here and others considers like as if there would be people that I were requested with my family to comparison in front of liaison office and direct to the government of Israel for the reason of the whole as the extortions, the damages, the less humanity compound, ain't non-stopping at the reference of my person. About here in Argentina, in Buenos Aires, I still suffer, and not only I. It's a very clear and a very difficult story. This whole to be holded at this way still with the damages and the destructions I am suffering. And it's a very criteria that is the use, like we have been talking, which means the right elemental for the liking or expecting there to be some class of element of theory to trying to prove, which we don't handle. The criteria is the manipulation that these are using every day for the making the abominations that we don't need. With the pardon of who still try to fight. Like I said before, we have lost values, and also this never stopped. The reality for today is exactly like the world keeps on suffering the same class of conditionings and troubles that are caused by this class of people that we don't need. And all through, even though this class of elemental, circumstantial situations that are nothing but the same class of element for the making less humanity in the power meaning, like the Masonry criminology that we were discussing and talking about in the right time. Obviously, this is not going to be different, and obviously, this is not going to be any other. Today I give you this recall, which this brief video that we requested I do doing, for the reality as this still happens. https://www.dpdidmtacdordmicid Bletekatatset achatsaratika diam daesa evasvat lesevam Galactica de tretechata seshera se ise masvat lesin in lea laelam laelai lie lecteca tretecha asetecha mia mea teba tebe tretevechecha seshera selisera inamalam Gergerachat savat sero shelam alilaela buatatiko Choam Chaeloat Sevat Daet Sesher, Middle Seas, Middle Klimbam 7288.int F612 X Benklen Systems recall for this recall with the last keys and the last tools that I sent. Today is November the 3rd, 2016, and this is for about already 1730, maybe 2000 here in Buenos Aires. The clear fact of this delivers into the state's bodies and justice bodies and liaison office needs the clear of the best ever people have good use of reason, and who is not and pretends to be with the let's making this, let's making the time up, people will forget, are no friends and are nothing like to take at the conscience of no human rights and nothing to rescue from nothing and no one. The reality is clear and is simple. We are suffering less humanity for the Masonry wanted them government of the world. And this is not a game, neither a joke, and I am known as who I am, and I am being destroyed for that reason, not for I to be the bad guy. The same happens to the Jewish, and the same happens to the non-Jewish that are trying to having a life at the normal as anybody would, meaning human being, with the reason of a human being, understanding the evil is not a choice and the sickness neither. And this is exactly today. I ask you please, if anyone wants to understand, taking care, wisdom, and understand that we are in sights and we are in danger, is exactly what we can understand, that this is not a game and life is not a joke for nobody.